Forget the hot tub time machine. How about a slot machine time machine? That's how the artist behind Brilliant Jackpot at the Neon Museum describes his work. 13 Action News' Amy Abdel-Sayed takes you inside the newly upgraded show and a brand new mural that gives a nod to our city's history.
At first glance, these neon lights look like any other you might see in Las Vegas, but step closer and you'll notice busted bulbs. That's because none of these signs actually work.
My name's Craig Winslow. I'm the creator of Brilliant here at the Neon Museum.
Brilliant uses music and a technique called augmented restoration to create an immersive experience with long out of commission vintage neon signs.
Even photo and video doesn't really compare to being here and seeing these actual signs light back up for you. That brings to life all of these relics for you in a nice dazzling show.
A show that was recently upgraded.
I'm very excited about this Jackpot edition. It is a new system update for Brilliant that actually introduces different thematic variations versus just the one show.
Craig says the variations are random, so you don't know what version you'll get when you step into the gallery.
It is truly the first slot machine in Vegas that's also a time machine.
But that's about as random as it gets. Everything else about the show is extremely precise. He starts out digging through archives, researching what the signs looked like back in their heyday.
What color the neon was, how they animated, and then I digitally trace them in a program like Illustrator, and then I animate them all together.
To make the illusion convincing, he has to perfectly align his animated projections onto the physical signs themselves. Signs that have gone dark for decades appear to light up like new.
It actually brings these back to life without harming the actual historical significance of the objects themselves.
Preserving history is what the Neon Museum is all about. Just outside the show is a new mural called Las Vegas Luminaries. It celebrates some of the lesser-known figures in Las Vegas history. And you can check it out for free. No tickets required. It's on the area's south wall.
The mural actually starts with is Theodora Boyd. And she was one of the African-American showgirls in Moulin Rouge.
Nanda, Sharifpour, and Fathollahi are the artists who painted the mural. They're a married couple.
I think that they complete each other in working. We work great as a team.
One of the challenges they had with this project was some of the figures just don't have a lot of good quality reference photos to work from.
We had to kind of like refer on whatever we had in hand and kind of like build up based on like our artistic skills, like build up whatever is missing.
One of my favorite sections of the wall is a tribute to Betty Willis, the designer of the Welcome to Fabulous Las Vegas sign. Partly because the sign is just so iconic, but also because of what Nanda and Ali put in the reflection in her glasses.
Took that initiative to kind of like paint the reflection of the street that she's looking at right now here instead of what she had in the picture. So now she's kind of like here,
the location,
looking at the museum.
Another example of artists bringing the past into our present day, keeping the stories of an earlier Las Vegas alive. It's something Craig thinks about for Brilliant.
When people do come and see the show, I would hope that they leave with a feeling of curiosity for their own history and their own towns where they're from, what stories are just hiding in plain sight, and how they can contribute to or protect or tell those stories in their own way.
Make sure to visit ktnb.com/art for more about the show and the mural. For How to Vegas, I'm Amy Abdel-Sayed.